The main purpose of my ancillary text was to advertise my documentary. They both show the main ideas about my documentary and the common themes, but they both add a sense of mystery, especially with my poster advert, because it doesn't completely show what the documentary is about, it just gives the audience an insight. I think, especially with the poster, it does get the audience thinking about what the documentary could be about. It does show the idea of daydreaming, and the shadow portrays the idea of her daydreaming about wanting to be a dancer. And I think the poster just allows people's imaginations to take over, and then therefore they would want to see the documentary and what it's about. Both of my ancillary texts, I believe, do complement my documentary. The poster highlights the main themes. So in this case, it shows a girl daydreaming about the career that she wants to go down. So she's daydreaming about being a dancer whilst at an exam desk, not concentrating on her work. So it does highlight that she doesn't want to be at that exam desk. She wants to be that dancer shown in the shadow. I think my radio advert complements my documentary through the use of the rhetorical questions. It gets the audience thinking about their career choice and whether it is a traditional career or whether it is something that people don't associate with a credible career, such as being in with the performing arts industry or being a professional dancer. It allows the audience to put themselves in the shoes of the people in the documentary. It allows them to think for themselves, which I feel is really important for a documentary. You want people to feel what the people in the documentary are feeling, so it is relatable. When composing my poster advert, I was influenced by the work of Channel 4 for their documentaries. I looked at the Shameless poster, which isn't a documentary but it is in the Channel 4 style. It consists of a man holding the 4, which has supposedly been stolen from the poster. It's got a bare background, it's just grey with just him, so it's really simplistic. I also looked at the work of previous A-level students who have also done the ancillary tasks. From doing this, I was able to notice common themes through the Channel 4 style and through theirs. So I was able to come up with the original idea for my poster. Common themes consisted of the poster being simplistic, only having a few things on the poster. Also, the text would be in the left-hand bottom corner and would be really, really simplistic. The dates would be in short, and it would just have the title of the programme and the series in which the episode is in. The advert only also focuses on the main idea of the documentary and the main theme. This is so the ideas shown aren't complicated. I also researched the radio adverts done by Channel 4. All of the adverts were short and catchy, and they all mostly had rhetorical questions in them to get the audience thinking, and they also summed up what the documentary is about in really short sentences. The poster appeals to my target audience as it features a girl of a similar age to my target audience, as my target audience consists of young adults and older teenagers. By featuring a girl of this age, it allows the audience to know what age group will be featured in the documentary, and also seeing people of a similar age group in documentaries directly makes them want to find out more. It's relatable because they are the same age, and so people can understand what they are going through. The radio advert appeals to my target audience as it is short and snappy, and also of a male similar to the age of the target audience. It asks questions directed towards those who are looking at the next stages in their lives, whether that be a career or further education. It makes them think what they want to do, similar to those in the documentary, so they can relate to the people shown. As my documentary is about dance and performing arts, I wanted to portray this through the poster. Therefore, I used the shadow of the ballet dancer, so it directly complements what my documentary is about. So this is how I developed the chosen themes from my documentary and put those into my advert. The struggles in school life is shown through the exam desk and the girl not focusing on her work. Instead, she daydreams of a profession which is not related to education, which highlights that education isn't for everyone and some people do want to go into careers that aren't considered credible, like others. I use the same backing music from my documentary in my radio advert, making a clear link. The music makes a standout key characteristic of my documentary, so people can recognise it when they hear my advert and when they hear the documentary. I originally found the process of creating my poster very hard, as I didn't know how to effectively show the key themes in one picture. Because of this, I created a mood board of images that relate to my documentary. The mood board consists of images of dancers, performing arts mass, people daydreaming in lessons, and shadows which differ from the image. This inspired me to put all of these aspects together and create an image of a girl sat at an exam desk in her uniform daydreaming. I then used the shadow idea to represent what she wanted to be and what she sees herself as. When creating the radio advert, I was influenced from the adverts made by Channel 4. This affected my decision of what to create as a radio advert, as I decided to make all sentences short and add questions. This therefore related to the key characteristics of Channel 4. In my opinion, I believe that my poster advert works well with my documentary. I am very happy with the outcome and I think that it very clearly shows the idea of aspiring careers. I also think that my poster is very in keeping with the Channel 4 style, as it closely compares to previous posters made by Channel 4. The results from my audience survey support my opinion. All questions scored highly and I did not receive any disagrees, therefore my target audience thought that the poster was a successful product. Also, I believe that my radio advert was successful. This is due to the advert being very in keeping with my documentary and clearly linked. This is due to the use of the same narrator and the same background music. I also use small captions of Aaron and Frankie talking from the documentary so that the audience almost know what to expect from the documentary. However, I do believe that the voice of the narrator could have been clearer and that I could have added more moments of sound from my documentary to make it more interesting. The survey also supports this. The lowest mark I received was a 6 for a question about the clearness of the narrator and also for the radio advert being interesting. Although this is not a bad score, it is not as high as the others.